Hey, I'm Wayne Stoner, and I am snowshoeing my way to the summit of Rooster Combe Mountain in the Adirondacks. I am literally surrounded by 300,000 acres of wilderness, and yet I'm confident I can reach the summit. How can I be so confident in the midst of such a vast wilderness? Well, number one, as I know where I'm going, and number two, we have these things called trail markers, and I know how to read them. So I'm going to put one foot in front of the other, I'm going to follow those markers, and I'm going to reach the summit. So come on, come with me, let's go. Many people navigate life like a lost hiker in a vast wilderness, wandering aimlessly, not knowing where they're going or how to read the trail markers. And here we are on the summit. Don't you wish life came with trail markers? You know how many people travel through the journey of life and never stand on the summits of destiny? I know what it feels like to feel lost in the wilderness of life. I've known the disappointment of life not being everything that I hoped that it would be, for life to feel like a series of random, meaningless events, to lose heart, to almost give up. But I also know what it feels like to stand on the summit of destiny. And I've come to know that to be alive is to have a destiny, no exceptions. Now, I'm pretty sure that I can hear somebody saying, "Careful now, Wayne. It is true that my life isn't everything that I hoped it would be, but it's also true that I've come to accept it that way. I'm okay with it, so don't mess with it. I get it, so I proceed with caution. But what if your life is actually full of clues that you have a destiny? What if life indeed does come with trail markers, but because you haven't known how to read them, you missed their significance? Wouldn't that change everything? Let me explain by sharing with you a few of the trail markers of my life. As a young boy, many times I would lie on the family sofa, mesmerized by the lights on our Christmas tree. I just felt all warm inside. To me, there was nothing more magical than Christmas lights at night. One of my favorite memories is walking into my grandmother's kitchen and finding pumpkin custard waiting for me. Its aroma and taste filled me with a deep sense of contentment. To this day, aromas and taste have a profound impact on me. Anything pumpkin, and I'm 10 years old again. As a boy living in southeastern Pennsylvania, I am watching longingly out the window as the snow turns to rain again. That ache I felt so many times rises up within me, and I long to live in the mountains and snow. I decide that when I grow up, I want to move to the mountains of New York and build a resort. I spend countless hours dreaming of what it will be like. I envision a magical world of deep snow, towering mountains, buildings glowing with light, filled with aromas, warmth, and joyful human connection. And I feel a sense of destiny. I am now a married man, a father, a pastor, working construction part-time to pay the bills, busy doing good things, but I have completely forgotten my dream. By this point in life, I thought I finally had it figured out. Then everything crashed, and in despair, I am on the brink of giving up. Yet in the midst of my pain, something awakened in me. I remembered I had a dream. That dream became a trail through the wilderness of life. I began to notice trail markers and started to learn how to interpret them. The discoveries I made were astounding. The wilderness transformed to a place of stunning beauty, purpose, and an invitation to abundant life. It's a crisp, cold morning in the Adirondack Mountains of New York. Tantalizing aromas of fresh coffee and pumpkin pecan waffles fill the air. The table before me is set in anticipation of the guests who will be making their way past the glowing warmth of Christmas lights.
Soon they will be eating breakfast, making joyful connections beside the blazing fire. I turn and look out the window as the snow gently falls. I read the roadside sign. I smile as I realize I am finally living my childhood dream. You see, it turns out I was never lost. Rather, my life was full of trail markers that I had simply missed. Those seemingly random events and experiences were actually clues of destiny meant to lead me to the reason I am on this earth.
Even if you feel a little or maybe a lot lost, I can assure you your entire life has been marked with clues. These trail markers have been scattered throughout your life's journey, perfectly placed to help guide you through the wilderness to a meaningful life. And I am excited to play a role in helping you learn to read the trail markers. You see, when I reached the summit of my childhood dream, I was stunned to discover peak after peak after peak, as far as the eye could see. That dream was just the beginning of a vast realm of unlimited possibilities. Over the past 10 years, my vision has expanded to include the ADK Trail Inn, and now an even deeper passion of helping others discover their dreams and destiny. I have developed a simple tool to help you identify the trail markers on the pathway to your dream. If you're tired of that wandering, aimless feeling, if you want more passion and purpose in your life, then join me now. Click the link beneath this video and download your free Destiny Trail Guide and take the first step to your Destiny expedition. The summit awaits. I'll see you on the trail.